Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. The Premier League is back. Usually, I sit here and do my finally, the Premier League is back. How can I at the minute? It's a very, very weird and sad time to be a West Ham fan at the minute with so much, with the Paqueta stuff yesterday and just the way we're spending our money. It's very hard to be positive about West Ham, but at the end of the day, we all start on 0 points, and if we win, all that will go out the window tomorrow, and we'll all be happy. It is Bournemouth, the first game last season. We had a really good record against them. We beat them 4-0 at their ground in this fixture last year. And at home, we beat them 2-0, so a 6-0 aggregate win over them last year over the two games, which was fantastic. Then they was managed by Gary O'Neill. They are now managed by Adoni Iraola, the Spanish manager. They start their new life under this new manager who has a really, Bielsa style. I was trying to look at tactically what he does and what to expect on Saturday. He likes his teams to press, and he does something called a hybrid marking and zonal press, where he really pressures teams into making mistakes. His teams in the past in Europe had some of the best turnovers in terms of winning it in attacking positions and turning the ball over and then making it a move. He likes to play the ball quickly to the wings. As soon as they win it, they bring it into the wings, which creates space in the middle. So yeah, expect a higher pressing game from them, as modern teams do. Mr. Moyes, who likes to sit with the 2003 Bolton style low block. Calm down, Nick. Calm down. They made some decent business as well. They brought in Kluivert, who is the famous Patrick Kluivert's son. He's a left winger, very good, very fast, very tricky. He's a very astute signing, very clever little signing, that one. Hamed Traore, an attacking midfielder for them, also brought in. Spent some decent money this year as well for them, 20 millions and around that sort of figure, which is decent money for a team like Bournemouth. Roman Fav, right midfielder, he's good. He's very good as well. Probably their best signing though is a left back that I think West Ham should have signed, a player we come up against last year in Kirkez from AZ Alkmaar. I think he was around 15 million. I would have loved West Ham to have signed him. He's going to be probably their key player. Obviously he's got to deal with Bowen, and he's very, very good attack-minded player as well. He's one we're going to have to watch. Very jealous of that signing. Very, very good signing for Bournemouth. Also signed Radu as a goalie. Whether he'll be the starter, I don't know. Obviously, they still have Neto there as well. And it does look like, if they get through in time, another player that was linked with West Ham a few weeks ago, Max Aarons, looks like he's going to be heading now. Obviously, he's a right back. Again, like I say, those signings, decent signings. They've beefed their team up a little bit. Got a manager that plays, pressing football. Good luck to them. Their pre-season, they played 5 games. They've won 3 and lost 2. Their losses were against Atalanta, the team that Scamacca went to. Can't remember what the other one was, but that's not bad, is it? 1-3, lost 2. They've been playing the 4-2-3-1 formation in pre-season, so again, it's very hard to know what they're going to play because pre-season is very experimental. West Ham have been playing 4-4-2, West Ham have been playing 3-5-2. But in pre-season, it's mainly been the 4-2-3-1 formation. So that's what we've got to look out for. Out for them is Kelly and Smith. Returning possibly could be Fredericks. So it's one to look out for. The referee for the game will be Peter Banks. This game, like I say, it's going to be high press versus low block. Expect us to go for the long ball quite a lot to try and beat that press. With our lack of pace, I don't fancy us at all. Key players for us, I think, will be Zuma. I think, he's got to be a real leader in the team. And will the new signings be there? We know that Ward-Prowse, Maguire and Alvarez are very, very close. They need to sign, I believe it's 12 o'clock tomorrow on Friday. I think if Alvarez signs, he'll go straight in. I also think if Ward-Prowse signs as well, he will go straight in as well. I also think Maguire will go straight in if it's free at the back. But I think Maguire might rumble on a little bit longer. I don't think he'll be signed before the game. But yeah, if Ward-Prowse is there, obviously he gives us that option of set pieces, which is what we're going to become. Sadly, we're going to become a set piece team. Will Lucas Paqueta play? I think it will speak massive volumes if he does. If he does, I think it shows the deal's not as close as we thought. But if he doesn't play and it's an injury, I think we can all suspect he's off. I think he is off. I'm absolutely gutted. I'm gutted. But when a team like City come in for you, what can you do? What can any team do? You know, when a team like City come in for you, it's very, very, very hard to keep your players. You know, they can basically take anyone. They more or less can take any player in the league, and they probably, you know, who wouldn't want to go there? I don't know who wouldn't want to go there. Yeah, if Alvarez plays, he offers us that protection at the back, and it'd be interesting to see him play. The thing with Alvarez that I'm a little bit worried about early doors is bookings and maybe potential red cards, because, you know, we'll get used to the league, and, you know, I expect him to fly some tackles in, as these, you know, these Mexicans and these South Americans like to do. You know, it takes them a little while to get used to it. Up front will sadly be probably Mikel Antonio. God, we need to sign a striker so desperately. I don't think we'll have one in before the weekend, because we're not linked with any. We're not heavily linked with anyone, which is quite scary. So yeah, or maybe they're waiting to see whether Paquetá goes. If Paquetá goes, maybe, you know, we'll have a little bit more money to go for a more, you know, elite level striker. I don't know. I'm in a bit of a daze with West Ham at the moment. It should be a good game though. You know, I think it'll be, you know, that low block versus the high press. You know, it creates quite an interesting game. Don't expect our games to be exciting though this season, because if Paquetá goes as well, we really do lack any sort of flair. In terms of starting lineup, guys, for us, I think it will be. I think he'll go Fabianski again. Sadly, as much as I'd like to see Areola in goal, I think he'll go Fabianski. It depends whether Maguire's there or not. If Maguire's not there, I think it will be 4. I think it will be Soufal, Emerson, Zumragerd. If Alvarez is there, I think it'll be Alvarez. Souček will play. And then would it be Downs? Would it be Paquetá? I don't know. Or would it be Fornells to do that role of Paquetá? And then you would assume it would be Benrahma, Bowen and Antonio up front. My prediction for this game, I think we can get a draw. I think it might be like a 1-1 or 2-2. But I can easily see us getting turned over as well, like really badly turned over. Just because of the lack of confidence at the minute. The midfield looks really, really weak at the minute. So, yeah, I'm worried. But we need to start well. Because, like I say, you start badly, the season usually is a bad one. You start good, usually, you know, you can relax a little bit and, you know, look in a better position when, as it comes to the end of the transfer window, you get into a position where players are looking, going, yeah, you know, West Ham are okay, they've done all right the first 4 or 5 games. But if we're done badly the first 4 or 5 games and you're trying to sign a player, they're thinking, I don't fancy a relegation battle. So it's a difficult one. Anyway, guys, let me know your score predictions. Let me know what you think. Sorry that I'm a bit, but it's very hard to be like really upbeat and excited about the season when there's not really anything to be excited about at the minute. It's so on a downer at the minute, isn't it? Anyway, guys, hopefully we sign some players to perk us up a little bit. Till next time, guys, come on, you eyes, please. Come on, West Ham, get this win, relax us all a little bit, and then we can hopefully, you know, look forward to the season a little bit. Let's hope that Moyes has invented this new style, this high press, this, you know, this sexy football. I can't see it, but wouldn't it be amazing if he throws a curveball and goes, there you go, West Ham fans, I'll show you what you wanted. Thanks a lot, guys. Come on, you ones. Let's go.